What if I told you that 500 goats in Texas are generating millions in revenue? And I'm about to find out exactly how they do it. G'day, I'm Luke Peake from Loop. We're a money app and we provide working capital to small businesses across the USA. But today, I'm not here to talk numbers. I'm here to see if I can actually do the work that our customers do every single day. Hi, I'm Luke. Nice to meet you. Kyle, Caroline.
Caroline, yeah.
I'm one of the co-founders of Loot. We're a money app, and one of the products we offer is a line of credit to small businesses across the USA. You're one of our amazing customers. I hope the money that we loaned you helped your business in some way. But more importantly, what I'm here for today is to learn more about both of you, your business, and most importantly, to meet and get to know about the goats and maybe get my hands dirty a little bit. So why don't you start and tell us about Rent-A-Ruminant and what you guys actually do?
I'm Caroline Carr, and I'm one of the co-owners of Rent-A-Ruminant. And so we use our goats to graze down overgrown vegetation all throughout the state of Texas.
Okay, interesting, excellent. Well, I can't wait to meet them, and I can't wait to hear about, you know, how they actually do their job. So should we go have a look?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
We got to turn the electric fence off.
I mean, you can touch it. It's not going to hurt you. It's like static electricity, and it's a pulse.
It's a bit of an inappropriate story, but when we were kids, my friend in our neighborhood had an electric fence, and we dared one of my friends to pee on it.
Yes.
And he did, and it was the funniest thing. I said still one of my childhood memories is him sending back about 3 meters.
This is not like that.
I assume the goats quickly learn that don't go near the fence, even if it's on or off.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that we can just take goats and just put them out here, and that's not the case. We actually take and train our goats for several months actually before they can go on the road until they're authorized to go on the road.
Okay.
They actually have to pass tests, and we do have goats that fail.
Yeah.
And they just stay at our ranch forever.
So at the ranch, that's when you're like training them to get used to the fence. You'd have the fence set up, and they'd be learning not to go near it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do have some that do not pass the test, and they have to stay at the ranch forever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have
they basically become pets.
Yeah, we have a no slaughter policy.
Yeah,
so we have a lot of people
that.
that give us goats that are getting out of it for whatever reason, a lot of FFA goats, people who are moving to the city and don't want to take their goats to auction or something. So
How many acres do you have at the ranch?
We have almost 600.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of room.
Wow.
So we have about 500 goats.
500 goats?
Total, yeah.
Wow. I'm assuming with 500 goats, they're not named individually. Yeah?
Almost all of them are named, yeah.
Wow, that's I struggle to remember the names of my three kids. So 500.
We have so we have 120 here, and we have names for all of them.
I'm so excited to meet them, and I'm sure some of them are cheeky and they've all got their own personalities.
Yeah, and there's some that are. Oh yes, they all have different personalities. They have cliques. Okay. Just like high school. Like don't go.
Oh really? Little crews.
They have little crews.
The cool group, and
Yeah, so sometimes this is exactly what we have to look for during the day, because the goats will
so you're monitoring to make sure it's not falling out.
Yeah, so they'll knock stuff over.
So I'll lift it up and put it back in there for them. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Brunch is ready. Here we go. Come and get it. It's an Australian style breakfast here. There you go. There you go. It's all right. Look at you guys go.
They're not exactly the friendliest bunch, but if you pull a limb over like this, they will definitely come and take part in that.
Hello, Clint. I just noticed little name tags on your ears. There you go. Go keep an eye on them. I guess that's a concern, is like kids just being kids. Yeah.
They're in the fence?
Yeah.
So within literally minutes, I've just taken every leaf off that tree. That quickly it happens.
They're like little piranhas.
Yes, they really are.
They just kind of leave the bones of the tree. They don't eat the woody material too much.
Okay.
So they basically defoliate everything. From about 6 feet and down.
Okay. And you were saying earlier that then enables the staff to come in and more easily take these out,
yes.
remove them.
Yeah,
okay.
so they'll come in here with hand tools and cut out the plants that they don't want to have growing.
Yeah.
And
where before it would have been very difficult because you got so much.
Yes,
so
you
much
can't
room.
see where you're putting your feet. You know, there is other wildlife out here.
Yes.
There's snakes and different things like that. So it's much easier to work when you can see where your hands and your feet are going. And of course, there's also fallen logs and trees in this type of situation. In other areas that we work, they're very steep slopes, rocky cliffs, things where you just simply can't put people or machinery.
Yeah.
So that's also the areas where the goats really, really thrive.
Okay. How you doing? Nothing to eat on me. There you go. Wow. This is pretty cool. I'll send that to my wife, she'll love it. Kyle and Caroline have been perfecting the system for 10 years, but watching goats eat and actually managing 500 of them, that's two completely different things. Time to find out which one I actually signed up for.
Issues where we were dealing with on our ranch was like greenbrier taking over our trees. We just didn't want to use bulldozers or chemicals. And it turns out that was not really the clients that we were looking for, and found out that cities really needed our services to manage like waterways, creeks, dams, steep slopes. And then we got more into working with parks on conservation efforts. And goats, when the first time we came here, I thought the goats were just going to destroy everything. But it worked out exactly how they wanted. They really go after invasive species, and they do well even on the native species. So it worked perfectly, and those areas just look beautiful now where the goats.
Do you find after 10 years there's still stuff you're learning though? Like
all the time.
I've learned so much about plants and how ecosystems work, and how the goats can help in certain areas where the goats really should not be used. Like this needs to be either maintained by machinery, or it needs to stay just completely native, because the goats just can't do a great job in there. But.
So like that documentary, My Octopus Teacher, there should be one, My Goat Teacher.
Exactly.
30 minutes in and I'm already learning that the goats have the easy job. These two have turned sustainable land management into an exact science, and I'm about to become their latest test subject.
So I just have to kind of tidy it up a bit. And then we also have pruners that will cut the larger trees, because we got to make sure no limbs, the goats won't push them like we did earlier. They won't push limbs over on the fence. Do these loppers, and these do extend if you need a little more reach.
I got similar ones at home.
All right, and we'll just head into the woods.
Let's go.
Have to use some engines to help us with the work, but it's very little. And each one of these sections is about an acre in size for here.
So this is where you're going to run the fence, the fence line. So we're going through and we're tidying up so we can easily put that in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got to have about 2 or 3 feet on each side, so the fence doesn't ground out, because if it touches vegetation, then it doesn't shock it as well. See his little tongue?
Oh yeah, there he is. Well, you tell us how to get started.
Yeah, do you want to run that or this?
Give that a go.
You want to go this one? Okay.
That looks more fun.
Cool, yeah. You'll just grab that, and then this is the trigger just to pull for gas.
We have to prep the areas. Sometimes our customers help us with that if they have a certain look that they want. And then when we get ready to put the goats out, then we have to put the fencing up. So then we have to figure out a way to offload the goats. One of the interesting things about this certain job right now is the goats aren't right off of a path. Sometimes we're lucky and they're right off of a path, so we can just like open the gates, let the goats go into the grazing area. But in certain areas like this, where it's kind of off the path, we can't drive a truck back there, we can only go so far, we have to actually make like a offloading chute. So through all of this area here, it was very interesting having the goats jump over logs and through vegetation and don't eat this yet, go to the other area and stuff. So that's what we ended up doing here. The other thing too that's very funny, when the goats offload, they run to the other side of the fence. They want to see how far their area is. They love, like, okay, how much do I have to eat? What all is here? So they will run all the way around the entire fence to see what their perimeter is. It's really cute.
Yes. Well, I'm 100% convinced now that the goats have the easy job. And you guys have the hard job.
Yes.
They just show up and eat. You know?
They do. It looks like one of them situations where you got a bunch of cords and you have to try to untangle them.
If this thing gets twisted, it is a nightmare
I can
to
see
undo.
That.
Awesome.
I don't know why mine feel like they're a lot more crooked than yours.
You know, if there's one thing you'll be judged on is how straight fence lines are in life, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to be judged on this one if you just have a look back that way.
Yeah.
I need a...
Yeah, right there.
I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you.
Okay, is that a new record?
Yes.
Did we do it?
Absolutely. That was awesome. Appreciate the help. We have a secret call we train them on.
Okay.
So at the ranch, before they can go on the road, we train all of them. So we've got a call that brings them to us.
What is that called?
It's goaty goaty.
Do you mind if I do it?
Yeah. So it's like you really gotta have like that. Like throw the goaty goaty, like goaty goaty goaty.
Can I do a
goaty.
practice one?
Yes.
Goaty, 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 goaty. Here they come.
So now they know.
Goaty, 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 goaty. Ah, goaty, goaty, goaty. Come on, goaty, goaty, goaties. Every small business has its unique challenges. But when those challenges involved herding 120 goats across the Texas terrain, you realise that small business doesn't mean simple business.
Oh. You gotta go that way, guys. You missed it. Back this way.
Bye, goats.
They're sort of out of the way. So basically, this is what the area looked like before the goats came in. And then they clear all this out and they only leave behind all the woody material, and this is the after.
Look at that.
And it looks a little wild in here, but this is exactly what the Arboretum is looking for.
Yep.
So they can easily work in there and take out the invasives and then come back and plant the plants that they want to have growing.
I just really want to thank you so much for the opportunity to let me come here and help you today. I think what you're doing is like super inspiring. I look at business models every day, and this is probably one of the most exciting and fun. The love that you guys have for what you do and for the goats is just really inspiring. So I hope I was helpful.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, you're hired.
I hope my help actually helped.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't slow you down. It was a lot of fun. I got a good sweat in.
Yes,
and,
thank you for helping us.
Call me back anytime.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Luke.
you.